everyone, welcome to a new video. So in today's video, I just wanted to share with you the things that I own in my house, kind of home decorative things which are travel inspired. Some of these things I've purchased while I was traveling, some of these things I've purchased locally. I thought it will be a fun video to make today. It's kind of silly, but I've had this idea for a long time, and since this week I don't have any travel videos to upload because my last trip was to Amsterdam in January. So since I haven't been to any place new, so I thought it will be a good idea to make this video. So the first thing I wanted to share with you is this t-shirt. When we were traveling in Rajasthan in India back in October, my brothers got me this t-shirt. It's quite cool t-shirt actually. You can see the people traveling on the camels. It reminds me of the Indian desert. I thought this was a perfect t-shirt to wear for this video. So as you can see, my TV stand has a few books. So we will start with books first. Books are not only a nice decorative item, but they have lovely, amazing, inspirational stories. So yeah, so let me share with you a couple of books which I think are particularly travel inspired. So my all-time favorite is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. You might know this book already. It's quite a popular book. So basically, this book is a story of a shepherd boy from Spain who dreams of traveling the world in search of finding a treasure. And just like all of us, looking for our piece of paradise. I've read this book actually several times. Every time I read this book, it kind of gives me new message. It's kind of subliminal. That's the word, subliminal messages hidden in this book. I really love it. So it says it's unforgettable story about essential wisdom of listening to our heart, above all following our dreams. So this book encourages me to listen to what I'm feeling, what I really want to do in life, and just follow my dream. Every time I doubt myself if I'm doing the right thing, or when I have any self-doubts, I just open a page from this book, and every time I open this book, it gives me like a new message. I would highly recommend this book. I think they were looking to make it into a movie. I'm not too sure why they haven't got around doing that, because I think it will be such a cool movie. I would definitely watch it. After reading this book, I took a journey through Californian desert. So I went to Palm Springs, and only when I got there I realized I was reading this book several times and how the law of attraction works, that I was actually taking a journey in the desert in Palm Springs, and this was just before the pandemic happened in 2020. So yeah, so I can't say enough about this book. So definitely a must read. And then I've got this book, Haugen. So I've had this book for several years now. It's such a cozy book to read, and Haugen actually means being cozy and creating that feeling of coziness and happiness. After buying this book, a few years after that, I ended up going to Denmark because I was so fascinated by the idea of Haugen. I wanted to just go to a Danish coffee shop, get a nice coffee, get a nice slice of cake, and just see what the Haugen is all about in Danish coffee shop. The first thing, so as you can see, they're looking at a storm from sort of, it looks like kind of a cottagey house. But I really like the Scandinavian way. Here they embrace the harsh climates because they have lots of days where it's really cold and stormy and rainy, but they know how to embrace sort of harsh climate and still have fun and not continuously wait until the summer comes. So I think that was quite good. Also, it gives quite a few nice ideas about the things that you can bring into your house. For example, candles, and how you can place the lights around the house. So lights are quite important part of house decor or any interior decoration from Denmark. So I think it gives really good ideas in that regards, and also some inspiration to cook some really good food, and the clothes and the chocolates, So this is actually a really cozy book to read. I've had this for years. I generally end up decluttering a lot of the things that I buy, but these couple of books, obviously, I would definitely keep it forever. And this It's like a moon lamp, and it's amazing. One day hopefully we will travel to moon very soon. Space travel. So yeah, and then this is, you know, obviously these are a couple of things I bought, and you might have seen it in my previous videos. So as you can see, it's a little ship. So when I went to Santorini, and even when I went to La Paz, I was absolutely fascinated by the boats, ships. They look so pretty that, you know, I don't know if I will ever be able to buy a real boat, but I thought I can definitely buy this one and keep it forever. So I bought this one, so it makes me really happy every time I look at it. This is another thing I purchased in Santorini. So as you can see, it's like a, you know, it's like sort of a typical house from Santorini. They have these blue and white houses. So every time I look at this house, it makes me so happy. It reminds me of the time that I've spent in Santorini. You can go up from here and you can go inside this room, or there is like a small room here, and then there is a room here upstairs. So then this is the main entrance, I think, of the house. It is so pretty. Sometimes I sometimes I think, which one would be my room out of all these rooms? I think it will probably be this one, master bedroom for me. Sometimes we have these crazy ideas of buying, you know, big houses, you know, obviously being able to have a holiday home somewhere where it's nice and warm. But sometimes a thing like this, it does the trick, and you know, it just brings you joy. So yeah, so this thing actually lights up. So you might have seen it, but I'll quickly show you what this looks like when it's lit up. So I don't think you can see how this looks when it's all lit up, but it looks particularly cozy in the evening when it's all nice and dark. I'll put a picture here so you can see what it looks like in the dark. So the next thing is going to be the trees. So let me show you my yucca tree. So the one that you can see right there, but let me show you close up. So hi, say hello to my yucca plant. So this tree is native. So I'm sorry, I keep on calling it tree. It's a plant. So this plant is native from America. So it reminds me of my travels to America. You know, I really wanted to buy something that was a native plant from America to bring that feeling into the home. And this plant was perfect because I found it in one of the local supermarkets in Marks and Spencer's. So the good thing about this yucca plant is that it needs very little maintenance and very little watering. So even if I go away for 2 or 3 weeks, it won't die because it hasn't been watered, so which is pretty good. Also, it can stand really cold temperatures. So some of the plants I bought in the past, they kind of die off in the winter, and it's really sad when that happens. But this one has definitely survived the winter. So it gets lots of natural sunlight here from the window, so even if it's cold, it can survive those conditions. So yeah, so it reminds me of my travels to America. So yeah, so this is yucca plant. So a plant is definitely a must in the house. It brings so much life to the house. So yeah, it really makes me happy. It's my little friend, my yucca, my yucca friend. So as you can see, there is that picture of Palm Springs. So that's sort of, I think it portrays a typical Palm Springs house in the desert, surrounded by palm trees and having a nice pool outside the house. So again, this is inspired from my trip when I went to Palm Springs in 2020. It was a pretty amazing place, and every time I go to a new place, I feel like I need to buy a house in that country. And I know it's kind of silly, and it's probably not going to happen. It might do, you never know. But yeah, so I always end up buying something that portrays what a house in that country or place would look like, and it makes me so much happy, and so quickly as well. So I think buying a house would be quite stressful, but to have a picture and put it on the wall brings me so much joy every single day. And so in the upstairs hallway here, I've got this picture, which is like a bird sat on the books. And then I've got another one here, and it's kind of a beach, it's giving beach vibes. So you can see a fish, you can see a starfish there, a fish up there, and it has got some sort of blue cabinet on which there are a couple of books and flowers. So I just really like the pastel shades. So on the beach vibe theme, so here upstairs in the bathroom, I've got a couple of things I collected over the years. So I actually bought these things when I originally moved into this house. So this is like a soap dispenser, a ceramic one, and it has got a beach hut on it. I think beach theme generally definitely goes well with the bathroom decorations. Then I've got this nice boat. As you can see, my obsession with the boats, even though I'm not a good swimmer. So nice boat, and this lighthouse. I think this is, I really like this. So it's pretty nice. I can see, you know, there's some starfish here, some shells on the top, 2 fish hanging. So yeah, so that's the lighthouse. And this thing here, it looks like, you know, if you're looking for direction to the beach, this is like a sign that you find on the beach, and you just follow that to go towards the beach. So yeah, I know it's kind of silly, but it makes me really happy. So these are some of the, you know, obviously decoratives here in the bathroom upstairs. You cannot talk about travel without talking about cocktails. So I've got this picture of cocktails here. So I think these cocktails are so colorful. I'm not a big fan of alcohol, but I really like some fresh, you know, mocktail type of things. So I really like this picture as well. So the next thing that we are going to talk about is anything, things like which smell nice. This is like some lavender seeds, and they smell amazing. So I bought this in that French soap shop in Brussels. And that soap shop was absolutely amazing. So as soon as I saw these little pouches of lavender inside it, I really wanted to buy it. At some point in the future, or perhaps in the near future, I may want to travel to France. I think they have lavender fields in Provence, so I would definitely like to visit Provence as well at some point. In the same shop, I also bought this little soap, if you can see it. And it smells so nice. So I bought this from the French shop in Brussels. So when you start your day with a lovely nice shower with a lovely soap that smells nice and lasts long as well, you know, it's a good start for me of the day. So yeah, so I really like this soap. Another thing, incense sticks. This one is like saffron sandal fragrance. They are really popular in India, so when we were growing up, we used to always use incense sticks in the evening. So yeah, so it reminds me of my evenings in Mumbai, where I grew up. So yeah, definitely recreates that Indian evening feeling for me. So we generally put the fragrance sticks in the house at 7 o'clock in the evening. This is in India, of course, so this is what we used to do. So yeah, I'm going to put one on actually. I know it's not evening, it's not even noon, but we have incense sticks on, we have got nice fragrance. You know, it's a recipe of a good day. And yeah, so of course candles in the evening, especially, you know, if you have dark evenings, you know, obviously that we have at the moment here in Northern Hemisphere. So yeah, so candles will definitely make you feel comfy and cozy in the evening. You can just turn the main lights off and just have the candles on. It's a really nice way to relax in the evening. So next thing I wanted to share with you is lights. So as you can see, those candles right at the back next to the tree, I've seen those when I was traveling to Iceland a few years ago in people's homes, and you know, obviously throughout Scandinavia. So they are kind of for Christmas type of things. So one of the other lights that I have, this is what it looks like. I know you can't probably see it now because it's so much light here, but in the evening it looks really amazing. It kind of gives me that sort of Asian lantern type of feeling, sort of Japanese, sort of Asian vibe. Definitely makes me feel cozy and happy. And a few other knickknacks that I've collected over the years. This is a camel that we bought in India. I think it's pretty cool. I love camels. I didn't know I did until I went to Rajasthan. So yeah, and elephant, cute little elephant, baby elephant here. So these are some of the fridge magnets I've collected. So this is from a trip to Dominican Republic many years ago. And then this is like a little donkey. It's from Santorini as well, so it's like a white and blue donkey. I think I bought it in one of the pottery places in Santorini. It was such a cool place. They were making vases, different type of Greek pottery. I couldn't bring like large items back home because I was only traveling with hand luggage. So I ended up buying this little souvenir. I think magnets are really good if you want to buy a little souvenir because they don't take so much space in your bag. I know this thing is kind of getting crazy, but this is actually a biscuit tin. And as soon as I saw it, it spoke to me. It's kind of crazy. It's like La Patisserie. So I think it looks like a French bakery. So you can see like a bike, you know, like a few things, cakes, donuts, cookies, coffee, all nice things here. And this is my house. This is my French house. Welcome to my French home, La Maison. I don't know if that means house, but it looks pretty cool. So patisserie. So even though the biscuits are finished, we have got our French bakery. I keep it in the kitchen. I like the colors, you know, I really like it. It really inspires me to take a trip to France. This and that lavender thing really wants to make me go to France. So yeah, so this is that. And last but not the least, if you live in the UK and you have to have this, you have to have a nice cute teapot. So I've got this teapot. Yeah, so I really like it. It's really nice to make tea out of a teapot. It's so cute and cozy on winter evenings. And I've got this one here as well. So I've got two teapots. So this is another one. So this has got a little teapot in the top and cups and saucer. So it is pretty cute. It's pretty iconic from the UK. Cup of tea, you have to have cup of tea and relax. So yeah, so I really like my teapots. So I know this video has been longer than I expected, but I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. I just thought I wanted to make a fun video, a light-hearted video. We're not traveling anywhere, just being cozy here in the house. So I just wanted to share a few things with you. So yeah, so let me know what's your favorite travel inspired item that you currently own. I would really like to know because I'm always curious to know what people buy when they are traveling, or travel inspired items that they have in the house to recreate that feeling at home. So I would really like to know. So if you have watched this long video till the end, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like the video as well, please like and comment. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe because it really supports my channel. So thank you very much for watching again, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. So now that the video is done, I'm just going to sit here in front of this window or door here in the living room and just enjoy this bit of sunshine. And you can use a bit of sunshine, so we both are just chilling and sunbathing for the rest of the afternoon. Okay, bye.